Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordan, aka Jordy Lightsey. I'm a certified mindset coach. And today I want to talk about productivity, presence, and why protecting your humanity matters just as much as getting things done. I recently heard Keke say in a TED Talk that productivity without presence is compulsion. And that line hit me hard because it perfectly describes how so many of us are living, especially now in an age of AI and hypertechnology, where constant output is expected and rest almost feels like rebellion. First, let's talk about productivity versus presence. Presence is intentional, compulsion is uncontrolled. Presence says, I choose to be here in the present moment fully, while compulsion says, I don't know when or how to stop. We're surrounded by tools that run 24/7, like our social media apps, our favorite streaming services, and AI systems that never need to sleep. Without realizing it, we start holding ourselves to that standard as if being human means keeping up with machine-level productivity. But we are not computers. We were never designed to operate like code on a loop. When we stay busy without ever being present, we slowly disconnect from the very reasons why we started working so hard in the first place. Now, let's talk about what psychology has to say about autopilot. Psychology has a word for when life runs itself. It's called automaticity. Automaticity is when our habits and routines become so automatic that we move through our days without conscious thought. Automaticity is helpful for everyday tasks like brushing our teeth, driving a familiar route, or typing on a keyboard without having to think where each letter is. But when your whole life is on autopilot, you lose touch with life's actual meaning. Research on mindfulness shows that bringing your awareness and attention back to the present moment through your breath, through your senses, or simple awareness of your surroundings can reduce stress and increase life satisfaction. Even when nothing outside of you changes, your experience of life becomes richer and calmer when you're consciously here in the present moment living it. In simple terms, how you move through your life matters just as much as how much you do in it. Now let's talk about your nervous system and the grind. When we live in a constant go mode, our nervous system doesn't get a chance to downshift. If every day is about checking the next box, hitting the next metric, or staying endlessly available, your body quietly learns that it's never safe to fully rest. Over time, that can lead to burnout, anxiety, and the feeling like you're always behind, even when you're doing the most. And I know that feeling all too well. But I also learned that rest, gratitude, and simple presence interrupt that pattern. Taking a moment to look around and say, you know what, I'm thankful for what I built so far, since your mind embody a message that my worth is not tied to constant output, and I'm allowed to be and not just produce. Let's talk about protecting your humanity in an age of AI. In a world where AI can write, design, calculate, and automate at lightning speed, it's easy to forget what makes you different. A machine can process data, but it can't admire a sunset, it can't laugh until it cries, or feel God's presence in a quiet morning. Technology can optimize your day, but it cannot experience joy, wonder, or genuine connection. At least not yet. We are not meant to stay in a loop of endless productivity. There will be seasons of hustle, seasons where you're building and grinding. But if we never step back to be consciously present, if we don't pause to notice our growth, to feel gratitude, or to rest, we start treating ourselves like devices and not souls. Protecting your humanity is not laziness, it's wisdom. So, if you've been living like your only job is to keep producing, consider this your permission slip. It's okay to rest, it's okay to log off, and it's okay to enjoy what you built, even if there's still more to do. Productivity has its place, but without presence, it stops being purpose and starts becoming compulsion. You are not a machine. You are a human being with a nervous system, a spirit, and a life that deserves to be felt and lived, not just managed. Well, if that resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs a reminder that they're allowed to be present for the life that they're working so hard to create. That's all I have for y'all this week. I will see you in the next video. Peace.